And there we are.
We are
Oh my
live, baby.
God.
We are
What
live.
day
We are
is it?
live.
It's Tuesday. So y'all not seeing things. It is Tuesday. And we are here for the end game. The hottest sports
Sir.
cast podcast in America. And we got the four people. We got myself, Mr. Inmate 012477.
Stupid. This dude
to
funny,
my
bro.
to my right, that's the CEO B. That's the NBA analyst of all analysts. Down in my left is my brother, Mr. Hot Corner Elmo Jackson. Been a while since we seen him. And then down to the lower right, my co-host on Hinge, this Patrick Mahomes, LeBron James loving MFer. That's Mr. Skywalker. What is up there, fellas? How y'all doing?
Man, we doing good. You know what we here for. We know what we here
Yeah,
for.
y'all already know it's gonna be some hot debates and topics tonight. Let's kick the intro, the hottest intro ever.
All right, man.
I don't have control of that, but
I got you covered. I got you covered. We'll be back.
okay.
Endgame.
Yeah, jumping out of the basement, best in the game, ain't no need for replacements. Beating up the block, putting holes in the pavement. Pass up the rock, the only thing we shooting J's with. Easy on the scene, family talk is the kingpin. Sports and direct, no ESPN. Being top right, busting streams through your state. Bro, we all up for debate, but this ain't first take.
Hell no.
Right here, you can get it in a hurry. Listen as we drop nuggets. No Joker, no Murray for the 3-step Curry. Took it like a thief. My homeboy Pat classified as a chief. Jody hit us with the college. We got MLB knowledge. Boxing social with the chef. TKO before the stop and playing homage to the best. Us, we proclaim Uncle Pudge and the CEO. This the end game.
I'm the one that got the stick. Make that motherfucker flip. Safe bet with all your chips. I'm the one, not the two and not the three. That ain't me. I'm the one and only. Ain't no asses in my seat. I'm the one. Might check me on the one. Niggas hate me cause I won. And they hate me. I'm the one. Ain't no faking. I'm the no mistaking. I'm the one. Ain't no breaking. I'm the one. I'm the greatest. I'm the one.
This is fire prevention.
Yes, sir. That is the hottest around in America. You know what we got to do? We got to jump right into it, man.
I don't even think Russia got a better sports intro.
I don't think so either.
Man, they better talk to somebody, bro.
Man.
Hey, you tell Vladimir Putin I said that.
Okay.
Let's get into
Here
it, though.
we
Let's get
go,
right into
man.
it.
We're going
What we
right
hitting
to
on
Brandon. The NBA. You know we got to hit the NBA first.
Let's talk about the NBA.
Let's
talk about the NBA. First and foremost, we haven't had a podcast since I think Game 4 of the NBA Finals. As everybody know, of course, the Celtics did win the NBA Finals.
18th overall.
They got their
18
18 battles.
championship.
Shout out to them Celtics, man. It's not a lot you can say anymore about the Jason Tatum and the Jaylen Brown connection. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of noise been coming out that they can't play with each other and this, that, and another. Them boys went out and won a championship. So shout out to them boys.
Man. And it's crazy that now they up for sale.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I guess whoever the owner was like, I got that chip. Let me go ahead and hang it up.
No, it was boost the value. When winning the championship, boost the value. First of all, to start the legacy of the franchise. This is the NBA team with the most championships in NBA history. You know, like you said, you got a Tatum, you got a Jason Tatum, you got a Jaylen Brown. You know, and first of all, with that addition of Drew Holiday, bringing him over. Okay, because they really needed a solid one guard first of all, not only did you bring a Drew Holiday over that guy, playoff experience, but he got championship experience and he won with the Bucks in 2021. Okay.
Before we keep going, y'all, can y'all check on Facebook to make sure we live? I don't see that we live, dog.
I clicked on Facebook. I clicked the Facebook and YouTube. Hold on.
I'm on my page. I'm live on mine.
Yeah. Nope, I don't see it. I
would be. Hold on.
We live.
We live.
Okay. I'm gonna say I know I clicked it for the reading to send it out to the peoples.
I didn't see it live on the page, so that's why I was like, "Why?"
Okay.
But we good. We Gucci. My bad. Y'all go ahead.
All right, but yeah, the Celtics winning the number 18. They broke the tie with the Lakers, and it don't look like the Lakers gonna catch up anytime soon. So we ain't gotta worry about that.
It's already starting, boy. It's already starting. Yeah. So let's talk about some of these transactions that we've been looking at for the past couple of days, man. The team that I wanna hit on is the OKC.
Yes,
Thunder has been making some moves. They just got a trade for Alex Caruso from the Bulls. They traded out Josh Giddey. They just signed that Hartenstein. What was his name? Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Man, listen, Isaiah Hartenstein was balling in the playoffs, and not just the playoffs, just all season long. The brother definitely earned his contract, and I just see how Oklahoma City is just building right now. So I legitimately want to say that Oklahoma City is definitely going to be a threat. I don't want to say it's going to be a championship next year, but they were number one ranked overall team in the NBA. Or not even the NBA, but in the West. I think there's number 2 overall in the NBA behind the Celtics. But just watch out for OKC, man. They are making moves over there, and it's just they building that team. They built the team from the ground up, and everything is starting to show. SGA is a legitimate MVP candidate. It's going to be from here on out. It's real legitimate, barring injury. So, who else made some big moves? New York Knicks.
Yes.
Yeah, the Knicks. Knicks just putting them on.
Mikal Bridges from the New York Nets. So that was a huge move. They also signed OG Anunoby to another contract. So they still got Julius Randle. You kind of after all the moves they done made, you kind of forget Julius Randle is still sitting on the squad. So New York pumping it up. It looks like these Eastern Conference teams pumping it up because we're going to mention my Philadelphia 76ers up next.
Oh, my God. Give them my hands for Paul George, playoff B.
Go ahead.
This way I look at it. Philly to me is that special need girls you take to the dance because when nobody else dates. No, I'm serious.
Don't do that, Elmo. Don't do that.
No, I ain't trying to be funny, man. Because and this is what I was saying. I was in the barbershop with my boys earlier, with my sons earlier, and we was talking about this. I'm like, but we all know what Paul George brings. That Paul George is a legitimate superstar, and that even since his days from Indiana, even when he went over to OKC, and even with the Clippers, right? But the thing that kills, injuries really kind of hurt him for these past couple of years, but he still has start value where he can contribute as a 3 down there because he can get you scoring, he can get you rebounds, he can get you shot, and he has a nice shot. But the thing about Philly is this: if they couldn't win it, they had Embiid. Embiid by far the best in the NBA, hands down.
Talk about it.
You had Embiid. They had Tobias Harris. They had Tyron Maxey, and they had Al Horford. And they had James Harden, and they still couldn't win it. Ain't no way Paul George is gonna make it. Ain't no way Paul George is gonna go there, make it, and all of a sudden turn it around. No way. I don't see it happening.
Come on, Elmo. And you know what? I'm finna be realistic. I wanna combat what Elmo said, but I'm gonna be realistic right now. And everybody been, even Mike, everybody saying congratulations on PG, congratulations on PG. I'm still scratching my head because you brung in another injury prone person to stand right next to you.
Oh, my congratulations came with asterisks.
Congratulations was in the sentence. That's all I'm gonna say. Congratulations was in the sentence. But how I look at it is we gotta be healthy, bro.
Absolutely.
We gotta be healthy. If we can't be healthy, that move mean nothing. None of the moves mean nothing.
And you know the crazy thing about it is now? The crazy thing about it is now because of their new CBA collective bargaining agreement, if these motherfuckers don't play 65 games, they lose out on all their money. They have to play 65 games to be even considered to be like in the awards, like for MVP, Rookie of the Year, and also now because of their new CBA, which I don't know why they would agree to this, the union would agree to this. If you miss a game due to injury, you don't get paid. I'm like, who the hell signed off on that? Who signed off on that?
And I understand the tip of it. I don't know why they agreed to it. I understand it because you want the stars to play more. I get it. But if you legitimately injured, you still ain't gonna get no money.
Right, exactly. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you legitimately injured, like if you remember when Paul George was with Indiana, he was competing in the Olympics and he went down, he fucking snapped his leg in two. That's a legitimate basketball injury. How don't get paid for that? And I'm playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm out here four-wheeling on ATVs or something, totally get it at this point.
Yeah.
Right? I totally get it.
But that Olympics is extracurricular, though, man. You don't have to play in the Olympics. You're choosing to play in the Olympics, which, like take our Olympic team now. I've seen the roster. We getting the bronze because that bum was on that team. He can't win shit.
Tell you, we gonna get to LeBron. You can't wait to get
we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. Don't feel bad. We gonna talk about that. Yeah,
won't he get his son put on the team? How about that then? Anyway,
they usually take one.
Devin White signed a nice contract himself.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
I can't talk about Paul George.
No.
Oh, go ahead. Talk about PG.
So I seen the sign.
I like him.
George, right? And I thought to myself, that's a pretty good pickup. Another nigga that's gonna go to Philly and have a great regular season and then fuck it off in the playoffs because Paul George is the NBA equivalent of Kirk Cousins in the NFL. That nigga gives you a hell of
I gotta get that to James Harden. I'll give that to James Harden. I give that to James Harden, man.
Both them niggas. Let me ask you a question. What's the farthest Paul George got with the Clippers?
I think the first round they was out.
No, I think it is the Western Conference Finals. They went to the finals. They did.
No, they did not.
They didn't. No, Clippers didn't get to the Western Conference Finals.
They did not.
They never did.
No, they've never been. The first round.
I thought they did. I don't know why I thought they did. And that's because they didn't have Kawhi, dog. Kawhi is the reason why they didn't go.
Out of 4 years, they got bounced both times in the first round.
Ain't Paul George's nickname playoff disappearing George?
No, it's playoff P. They call him playoff P. Or he called himself that. I don't know.
From what Elmore and Brandon just said, the 76ers already disappeared somewhere. They be doing so good and just all of a sudden just fall apart.
They just fall off.
You went and found a nigga that be doing so good and fall apart. So basically, you went and found somebody that fit the personality of the actual team, and you think you still finna go somewhere? That's crazy.
I think I blame that. They playoff disappointments. I blame on Doc Rivers. I think Doc Rivers.
No.
This beyond Doc.
First of all,
come on, man. You got to look at it. What type of job did he do in Milwaukee?
The Clippers, if you look at the Clippers, they didn't really have a bench to come out to support them dudes. They tried to put the whole workload on Kawhi, PG, and what's that other boy name? That other superstar boy name. They tried to.
I know who you're talking about.
They tried to put it all on them. It was just like, if you look at it, it was kind of just like how it was when Blake Griffin was there before Blake. Like, you can't dunk your way to a championship. You can't shoot your way to a championship. But not only that,
the Warriors did.
You have, but okay, good. You said the Warriors, but let's go back and look at the Warriors bench though. Even though they had a ass bench, the Clippers ain't never had that at all. You see what I'm saying? After get what's name? You put these other dudes in that you normally play with 2 minutes left in the game and expect them to hold the lead. Bro, it ain't happening.
When you pay them dudes so much money and you ain't got no cap space to go find some legitimate depth for your team, that's gonna always be a struggle.
You're killing yourself.
Sounds familiar.
Come on, Telly. Let's wait, Telly. Just just wait, Telly. But enough about the Sixers. Who else made some big moves in the offseason here?
Well, you know, the Celtics extended Jason.
Yeah, he got the highest contract in
NBA. What did he get? 312?
No, he got 312. 312.
Yeah, he got 312, man. That's a lot of cheese, man.
$1 a year. You know, actually, he just reset the market from Jaylen Brown, because remember, Jaylen Brown had it first. And now right? You know what I mean? So he's the first player to hit $60+ million a year in the NBA.
Yeah. They did lose somebody. Was it Devin White that they lost?
No, it's Derek White.
Derek White is still there. Derek White is still there.
Yeah.
Okay, Derek White is. Who did the Bulls sign? The Bulls signed
Josh Giddey, but then they turned around and gave
they
gave Patrick Williams 5 years, $90 million. I'm like, wow,
trash.
I'm like, bro was only averaging 9.2 a game out of the 4 years he been there. You gave him. He's a huge disappointment, bro. Of course he gonna sign.
Man, them Bulls been hurting in my heart.
Elmo, what's crazy about that is that they didn't sign DeMar DeRozan.
He's going out west. He either going to the Clippers or he going to the Lakers. Watch.
Yeah.
He ain't going to the Lakers, but the Bulls hurt my heart trying to shop Zach LaVine. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all?
Injury prone, bro.
Another injury prone.
Injury prone.
He can't stay on the floor. He can't stay on the floor, bro.
You won 3 dunk contests. That's about it, bro. You made the All-Star 3 times. That's about it, bro. He can't stay on the court, stay healthy when the team needs him. You got to get rid of him. And the problem is he doesn't have value because the Bulls was going to shop him and then give up a first-round pick to the Warriors for Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga and CP3. The Warriors said, hell no. We'll just cut CP3, keep Jason, and keep the other 2 dudes. Bro, he ain't got no value. He ain't got no value like that, bro. So
man, CP.
Yeah, I was about to say CP3 is not playing in San Antonio.
San Antonio with the pop. With the pop.
That's going to be great. I like how that's going to look. I honestly feel like they can make a play-in game. As long as CP
I think
injury prone.
He's going to be good for the growth of Big Boy over there. When the Bango, why the Bago? Yeah.
But the good thing about CP3 is, first of all, CP3 brings 18 years of championship, 18 years of experience to this league. So he's going to be there first and foremost, the mentor. But also, he's going to be exactly. He's a true point guard, right? Like a Jason Kidd, like a John Stockton, and he's going to be able to mold those young guys and be like, look, this is how you run the floor like a floor general. It ain't all about what he's going to do. Is that the other, and this is how he's going to do it, and that's what he's there for. So they gave him 1 year, $11 million, which I think is a little bit below his value because he's still. But I mean,
I think it's reasonable. Age wise and injury history wise, 11 is reasonable.
You know what they finna do? Y'all remember when CP went to OKC that 1 year, and you saw how great he excelled them boys in OKC.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why
Watch out for San Antonio. Watch out for San Antonio.
Yeah, because Pop always keep them in the mix.
We ain't mentioned one half of the Splash Brothers.
I know that was crazy.
That's
to
crazy.
The Mavericks. to the
That is crazy.
Mavericks now. It was just in the finals, and now they got richer. Him, Luca, and Kyrie.
Kyrie.
That's
Yes.
gonna be nasty.
Well, you know what the thing about it is when you look at all the stuff that was going on behind the scenes. So two things came out. Clay went to Steph and said, "Man, look, don't talk to the front office and exert your influence. Don't tell them to pay me. They should pay me." But two, Clay was kind of being a bit unreasonable. If you look at the past 3 years, Clay missed one season. Clay missed more than 75% of the season before last. And then when he came back and won the championship, they got him because they had him rostered. You got to be willing to meet the employer halfway. Bro, you ain't did shit in the past 3 to 4 years, and you still been on the team. They was willing to give him 2 for $60. That's $30 a year. Bro, you got 4 rings. At this point, it's about money. At this point. Okay, it's about money. You uprooted. Now, yeah, you got 3 years, 50-some plus million, because you wanted a 3-year contract, but you're in Dallas, though, and now you're going to need your wife and babies there, and you're going to have to do this, or you're going to buy another house, move them there, and most likely after these 3 years, bro, you're probably going to be out the league mostly. I would have took the 2 for $60 because I would have said to myself, you know what? At this point, it's not even about championships no more. This is about money. This is where more about securing the future. The key. But that's just me now. That's just me. That's why
I know. But if he wanted the money, he would have went to LA, Elmo.
Yeah, but
no money in LA.
No, but they was looking to sign him in as a Laker. They was looking to sign him as a Laker
because LeBron
they was going to pay him more. Yeah, they was going to pay him more. LeBron was willing to take a pay cut.
He's going to lose $20 million for Klay Thompson, DeMar DeRozan, and James Harden. He's willing to take a $20 million cut to sign them.
Mm-hmm. Sound like Pookie from New Jack City to me.
He's scheduled to make what 53, 50, 40. He's scheduled to make the 50, 40. Take 20. Like, good. Take that money, give it to them, give them the money. I'm fine with that, you know, because he's going to need another score to complement him because
he got motherfucking big boy. He got big boy.
No, you're going to need another score to complement him, regardless of Bronny being drafted. Now you're going to need another score to compliment him.
Not him. I'm talking about big boy. You know, he got Anthony Davis, the man he begged for. Let him live and die with him.
Oh my goodness, Telly. Oh my goodness. Listen, since he keep
y'all brought it up. I didn't.
No.
That's about the only reason why you want to talk about this shit anyway. Telly, that's probably
for real. So let's talk about
James Harden.
I don't give a shit about James Harden did shit.
Russell Westbrook, the other LA team.
Don't give a shit about him either. Go ahead and get it off your chest. Let's hit it.
Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about it. And we're not even talking about the draft, really. We're really just talking about the fact that the 55th pick in the NBA draft for the Los Angeles Lakers chose Bronny James as their second overall pick. So, Telly, go ahead. Let it off, Telly.
People's perspective.
Let's go. Now, how did this make the Lakers better?
Okay.
It didn't. And that's what they get.
Question?
Yeah.
Real question?
Did it make the Lakers better?
No. It didn't. It didn't make the Lakers better. What happened was the Lakers is giving this young man an opportunity. Mm-hmm. The Lakers is giving this young man an opportunity.
A manipulated opportunity.
Hold on. You said it was a question. Let me answer the question.
Go ahead.
They're gonna bring this young man in to be developed. We know he ain't this ain't the finished product. This is just the canvas. And like Elmo said before we jumped on this live, he got LeBron James in their locker room. His dad, who's gonna be able to sit here and teach him along with the coaches, gonna be developing this young man. I am rooting for Bronny James. I'm being honest with you. I'm rooting for Bronny James. I'm not a huge. I mean, I'm a LeBron James fan, but I'm not like a LeBron's my GOAT type of guy. But with the situation that Bronny has been placed in, with who his dad is, he has been placed in a real good situation to be developed and to learn from arguably either one or two greatest of all time players in the NBA.
And put it in the trash.
Or was
So
it Jody?
that answers your question.
Jody?
That's
Go ahead,
cool.
I want
Your
that
take on it, Jody.
So, how does this make the Lakers better? It sells tickets.
Absolutely, it's popularity. Absolutely, entertainment.
But like, isn't at the end of the day, isn't sports not entertainment? It's the same thing.
Absolutely.
As wrestling. So,
Absolutely.
so hear me out. If Dwayne Johnson, right, in 15 years, one of his daughters starts to wrestle, you don't think he'd make a comeback to the ring to wrestle with his daughter? You don't think Dwayne Johnson would?
His
do it?
daughter is in the WWE already.
But you don't think he'd do it though? This would be anybody. The same way you have coaches who coach their kids. This is the same thing, right? Now, don't we all preach generational wealth?
Absolutely.
So isn't LeBron not putting Bronny in the
You
position to have
better
generational wealth?
preach.
Absolutely.
You better
We
preach.
all talk about
Absolutely.
generational wealth, right? He's putting Bronny in a position to create his own thing with his own generational wealth. He's just not
Absolutely.
handing Bronny.
Mike.
He's not handing Bronny an empire. He's giving him an opportunity to help build the empire that LeBron has worked so hard to build, and also build his own, and also
I am
make
proud of you.
for his brother. Let's like
I am proud.
like his brother ain't about to come in. So
Absolutely.
imagine,
Bryce coming. Bryce coming.
imagine Bryce, right, spending the next 2 years training with his dad, one of
And
the
his
top
brother.
three. Hold on. One of the top 3 best players that ever played basketball, and his brother, who will probably be in a place where he's steady inclining his career because he's getting better year by year. And those are the 2 men that you get those are the men you get to play against. Now he's also creating a generational wealth for his other son. And let's say his
Absolutely.
daughter wants to play basketball. So his daughter, by the time she gets to high school, has one of the greatest players, hopefully and 2 all-star brothers that come up. LeBron James is setting up a legacy to have LeBron James play in the NBA. Because when they have sons, imagine LeBron James the third making it to the NBA. That'll be a legacy. That is what he is doing. And that is what we as Black people preach amongst Black people of generational wealth. White people
Thank
do
you,
it
Mike.
all the time. But LeBron
Mike,
James
you're
is
right.
starting to do it. And now we
Absolutely.
are hating. It's like we
Nope.
celebrated Dwayne Wade with his little punk ass girly boy son, whatever he got going over there. But we criticize LeBron James for wanting his son to get drafted in the fucking
Not at
second
all.
round. Wanting your son, but nobody criticized when Joey Porter got his son drafted in the second round for the Steelers. We didn't criticize
Absolutely.
that. We didn't criticize that at all. Or the dad who got
Dude,
his
football
lineman
is way different.
we
Nope,
didn't
nope,
criticize
nope.
him at
Let
all.
him finish.
At
Let him
all.
finish.
He did not. LeBron James is out here doing great work. Does he want to win a championship? Of course. But if he
Absolutely.
doesn't, he's made history. He's building a legacy for his family. And to be honest, LeBron James kids about to have more points in the NBA than Michael Jordan kids ever had. But go
Point
ahead.
blank
start your
period.
hate,
That
Tully.
is right there.
Go ahead and start your
That
hate,
is
Tully.
right there.
Go ahead and start your hate.
That is right there. Point blank
I just
period.
want to say, Mike, I am so proud of you, my boy.
Hey,
And the thing is, and I'm not just saying that to be funny. I'm saying that because everything you just said had nothing to do with basketball. Everything you said had nothing to do with basketball. It has everything to do about the generational wealth tip and putting his family in position.
Absolutely.
It had nothing to do with basketball, and I love it.
Absolutely. Well, and my take on this is,
LeBron James' sons will be on the court instead of sitting there looking dumb like Michael Jordan's kids. But go ahead, Elmo. Go ahead.
no. Well,
Go ahead.
this is my perspective on it because you touched on it a little bit earlier when you said it. Obviously, as Black fathers, we don't really get enough credit for trying to do what we want to do because it's always the fathers, or at least it always should be the father's goal and the mother's goal for your children to do better. With or without basketball, Bronny was going to be fine anyway. Point blank.
Yeah.
I saw that episode of The Barbershop where LeBron was talking with Rich Paul, Gunner, and all them. And he said, I asked Bronny, what do you want to do with this? He said, you want to go to? He said, I want to go to the NBA. He said, okay. He said, you serious? He said, what do you want me to do? He said, I appreciate what you did, but I need to make a name for myself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because that shadow It's always going to be there because that's LeBron James' son. You know, the boy grew up in front of our eyes, in front of the world. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, and as we talked about earlier before we got on, I'm like, regardless of him being drafted by the Lakers in the second round, Ronnie still has to perform. Regardless, hey, your daddy got you there, and your daddy got you there. You still need to put that ball in the hoop. You still need to go out here and work. You still need to go out there and train. You still need to go out there and practice. You still need to be coachable, which is the most important aspect of this at this point. But on a bigger tip than that, we have to stop saying that it's nepotism. And I'm going to tell you why. Because that's not really nepotism. First of all, LeBron doesn't own the Lakers. He's a high-paid employee. He's a very high-paid employee. Nonetheless, he's an employee. Secondly, you know what nepotism is? Jerry Jones got nepotism going on because he owns the Dallas Cowboys. His son, his daughter, and his nephew all work at high C-level positions in the company. They're not qualified to run that top-level structure in the Dallas Cowboys, but Jerry Jones said, God damn it, it's my team. I say they qualified. Point blank period. That's nepotism. Because how many of us work on jobs? Well, I know for me, working for the government, I work with people that don't know what the hell they doing. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell did you get here? Oh, my uncle is the branch chief. Oh, says it all right there. I know. That's nepotism. You damn right. I got 3 sons and 2 daughters. If I could do anything for any one of them to get it, I'm going to do it. I don't give a damn who I got to talk to. I don't give a damn what. I'm going to do it. If it's going to help them get on their way to where they want to be. Now, it's up to them to perform once I put you in a position to get there. It's up to you to perform. But, LeBron did his job. And people need to stop doing that. And people need to stop attacking that man for doing what white people been doing since the days of restricted country clubs, restricted golf clubs, restricted lodges and all that. Stop it. It's been going on. It even goes on. It's been going on even in the NBA, NFL, NHL. It goes on.
Elmo.
Leave these people alone.
Elmo.
What's up?
I got 2 things. Real quick. What's Michael Jordan's son's name? Real quick.
Marcus and Jeffrey.
And you like his, look how long it took you. And Jeffrey. And what's LeBron's son's name? Oh, Bronny and Bryce. See how quick that was? Everybody knows.
He did. I said that in the first day when Bronny got drafted. I put that on Facebook. If you go back and look, I said LeBron was able to do what Michael Jordan could do, and Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Well, that's a problem.
And another thing, right? But the same way people mad at LeBron, the same way y'all mad at Deion.
I'm not. I
ain't never been mad at Deion. No.
A certain person on here don't like Deion.
Right.
The same way
we know who he is. The same way Deion promote his sons. The same way a lot of people was mad at LeVar Ball. All I'm saying is y'all seem to be real pissed off at black fathers for promoting their sons to be the best that they can be.
I'm happy.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I say do it. I'm telling you, get Zuri, the youngest baby, the girl, get her in the NBA if you can. Goddammit, get her in the NBA. Forget the WNBA. Let her be the first girl to go to the NBA. That's what I'm saying. If you can do it, goddamn, do it.
Even if she goes to the WNBA, if the WNBA continues in the path that it's going, right? Oh, by the time, come on. Imagine 2 brothers and now a daughter. Come on.
Give her the first $1 million contract in the WNBA. Give her the first $1 million contract.
But go ahead, Haley. But tell you from a basketball standpoint.
Before I let Telly go, there's no doubt about, and I think a lot of us can agree. There's no doubt about, and I think we all just said this honestly. LeBron is the reason why his son is there. He got his son there. That's what he's supposed to do.
He's supposed to do that.
Now this, like Elmo said, now he got to go out there and produce. The shadow's gonna never go away. That shadow's never gonna go away. He has to go out there and produce. And I honestly feel like with the development and the process and the slow process of getting it right, that brother's ceiling is actually pretty high. I done seen a couple of his games. He ain't no scrub.
Right.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
not.
Everybody
And let's scratch that
Everybody wanna
USC
judge.
shit. That nigga had a heart
Right.
condition
Everybody
that
wanna
took him
right.
out
Everybody
for
wanna
almost the
judge.
whole season. Like, come on.
Right. A lot of people want to judge the USC and the college 1 year thing. The dude had cardiac arrest. Dude almost died. You know what I'm saying? The
Absolutely.
dude almost died. So
Hey,
the,
but
the
that nigga
boy
gonna be
can
at, that
ball.
nigga finna be at summer camp though. I know that nigga finna be at the summer
Absolutely.
league. Hey,
Absolutely.
Brian finna be like, hey nigga, you playing every minute of this summer league. You hear me?
He's prepping him now.
You
He
playing
prepped
every
him
minute of this
the
job.
night that he got drafted. Brian wasn't there. The night he got drafted, Brian Carter. If you look at the video, his grandmother was in the background. His mama was to the left of him. Brian called him that night. You think you worked hard at Sierra King. You think you worked hard at USC? You ain't seen work until we actually get out here. Now you my teammate. You ain't no longer my son. You my son when we step up this court. But when you step on that court, you like any other 14 dudes that sit there. I'm gonna jump in your ass if you mess up. So you better look up, read the playbook, ask questions, and get out there and be prepared to sweat, as he should. Inside of 4 years, Bronny's gonna be an all-star, starting the all-star game inside 4 years. I said it first, I probably
Go ahead, Telly. Let Telly go. Let Telly go.
Hold on. Hey,
Let
one
Telly
more thing.
cook.
I heard a rumor LeBron was sleeping with one of his teammates' mom.
I don't believe it. Yeah, I saw that. Bro. I don't believe that. No.
But the internet is undefeated, boy.
I don't think he's that stupid to throw it all away.
No, I'm talking about Bronny.
Right.
I'm talking about Bronny.
No.
You get it, Elmo. LeBron sleeping with one of his teammates' mom.
Right, Delonte West, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Telly. What you got?
Go ahead.
We done answer your question. What you got?
He the biggest hater that we seen this far.
Hey, Elmo, what did Rich Paul tell the other teams in the NBA?
No, he told him. No, Rich Paul honestly came out and told all the teams, he said, do not draft him. If you draft him, he's going to Australia. We're gonna send him to Australia.
So he manipulated. No, he manipulated the draft. Who does that? If he is any way decent, he stands on his own, a team draft him, whatever. And he can stand on his own. That's number one. So I cannot legitimately say, whatever. I never rooted against Lamar Ball. I commended that man. That man put 3 boys in the NBA. He fought to get them there. He didn't manipulate anything. He just said, my boy's going to be in the NBA. He made some outlandish claims. Yeah, he better than Michael Jordan. Whoa. But he supported his boys. He, first it was Lonzo, then it was Jello, which he is soft like Jello. And then it was Melo, who's in Charlotte still, not a bad ball player. Lonzo was decent. He was ascending. He was starting to come around till he got hurt. Now, Jello, I don't know where he at. He overseas or something.
He's playing overseas, but I think he's going to be coming out to the draft next year. Because that boy can shoot.
That dude, he was in the D League, then he got a 10-day, and he just blah, 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 blah. Now, this thing, I want y'all to think about this. LeBron put this boy on his team.
Mm-hmm.
What happens in that locker room? You don't think there's going to be some resentment, especially if coach start drawing up plays for Bronny? And I'm putting him in a position.
He's not.
I don't know.
Right. He's not.
He's not going to start. He's not going to start. He coming off the bench. We know this. He can't possibly start. But I'm talking about when he in there. Let's draw up a play. Let's run it through Bronny.
Nah.
That's going to breed some resentment between players because it's like
how
what you're talking about is going to be some years down the road. That's what you're talking about. That's not going to be the
No,
first
I'm talking about it's gonna be this upcoming NBA season.
LeBron is
Because
going to
Mike,
be out when
what,
that
what,
starts
what
to
did
happen.
Mike just say? What did Mike just say? Entertainment, right? You in entertainment. This is Los Angeles, which the Lakers had no problem selling tickets. Trust me, they didn't need to draft the boy to sell tickets. I mean, maybe viewership on TV will go up, but in person, it's the Lakers. It's like the Lakers, Knicks, Boston, and Chicago. People gonna show up. Period. They gonna show up. Now on TV, the ratings will go up. I give you that. Because people gonna tune in to see the first time LeBron is on the court with his son. They gonna tune in for that. I give y'all that. But I'm saying if the goal is to be the GOAT, this move did not help them to become better. As I said before, since they told anybody don't draft him, he would have been there as a free agent. You could have actually got to use that pick to improve your team and still brought him in. That wasn't going to change. You was going to bring him in anyway.
So let me rebut
And
what
by
you
you saying Bron don't own the Lakers, he holding them hostage, man. They kissing his ass. They want to do whatever it takes for him not to leave. Like
let me
they,
rebut what you just said, though. Let me rebut. Let me rebut. Just give me 2 minutes. That's all I need. I actually like what Rich Paul did. Let me tell you why. Because we're looking at one end of it, as you say, and he manipulated. Get that? That's a valid argument, valid reason. Totally get it. But what Rich Paul was able to do was secure something that no other rookie has done. He got him a straight NBA contract, no two-way deal. And that's important for these young guys because now he doesn't have to split his time between the D League and the Lakers and make the same salary. That means he gets all credit for NBA service from day one when he step on that floor as a Laker. He get all credit. Why is that important? I'm glad you asked that. That's important because let's say we know he had to scare USC. That happens again in LA. Let's just say that happens again. I'm just saying. They have to take care of that boy for the rest of his life now. They have to take care of him. They have to make sure his medical is paid up. They have to make sure that money is flowing to his pocket every damn month. If that, God forbid, that was to happen again. So thinking ahead of potential issues, because that's one of the things they had to deal with. Like, look, this happened in college. In NBA, the game moves at a faster pace. There's a possibility that this can happen again. I know they talked about it. Let's get you secure. And the article just came out. He's going to sign multiple year deal. I think a 4-year, the guaranteed rookie salary for 4 years right here, which puts him over the 3 years that's required for NBA service to get his pension for the rest of his life. I love exactly what Rich Paul did. And I would do the same thing for any one of my sons, nephews, cousins, or anything if I could also. I love it.
I'm gonna make a point. I'm gonna make a point real quick because Elmo touched on it about the two-way deal thing. They wasn't finna sign Bronny so he can play half the time in the NBA and half the time in the G League.
D League, exactly.
They wanted him to be a full-out NBA player. You're on a guaranteed deal.
Absolutely.
You have to be here so we can develop you. It wasn't going to be one of the things where. Right. It wasn't going to be one of the things where we sign you to a two-way deal and 60% of the season you've been playing in the G League.
Exactly.
And you ain't learned nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that them boys in the G League ain't learning nothing. I'm not saying that. But y'all got to know who you're dealing with. One thing my mother has always taught me is you know who you're dealing with. Y'all dealing with Rich Paul.
Exactly.
When you say the name Rich Paul, everybody know who you're talking about. Because his name is connected everywhere.
Absolutely.
They had to make a rule. Right. We all know why he said what he said about him going to play in Australia. We know why.
Of course.
There's no doubt about it. You're right, Telly. There's no doubt about it. However, you got to look at the other side of it as well. That two-way deal means something.
Yeah.
That means something. You're right. They could have just signed Bronny as a free agent. You're totally right. But no, and this goes back to what Mike said: generational wealth. That boy need to start ordering his own money. It's all guaranteed.
Well,
and LeBron was.
I don't want nothing to happen to the young man. Don't get me wrong. That heart thing, that's serious. I should know I have a heart condition myself, and I don't want the young man, I don't wish him no ill will health-wise. That's just something different. We've seen NBA players collapse on the court and die. Well, I have. Y'all was too young to remember Reggie Lewis and the other people who had died on the court doing what they love. I don't want that for him. I hope his heart is well. Like, they got enough money so the best cardiac specialist or whatever. I was just saying, he got an opportunity that, what y'all just said, a guaranteed 4-year deal, and he a second-round pick. Name another second-round pick that got that. Nobody.
They got what?
Okay, name another second-round pick who was playing on the same team as their daddy.
Look here, man. That's rare. LeBron playing 22 years. Who played? What, Vince Carter was the closest. He played what, 21?
Kobe did 20. Kobe did 20.
20, yeah. Kobe did 20.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Would we be this upset if Tom Brady drafted his son in the 7th round of the fucking NFL?
No, you better talk about it.
First
You better
of all,
talk about it.
Would we be this upset?
And I'm glad you brought that up. Because yes, we were. We were upset when Eli Manning pulled the shit he pulled at the draft with his dad Archie. We was upset about that.
Hold on.
When Eli Manning came out and Archie then pulled that shit, we were upset.
But that's a first-round pick. That's a first-round pick.
Right.
I'm talking about
the
same thing.
Round. No, the second round in the NBA is like the 6th, 7th round of NFL. Like nobody, like the NBA second round is kind of like, man, who we got that's available that might be something that might make us some money with it. I'm gonna let you cook, B. I see you.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is nobody would be this pissed off if Tom Brady, if Peyton Manning, if Aaron Rodgers, if Brett Favre, or some other legendary quarterback drafted their son in the 6th, 7th round to play for their team. Like I said, if Tom Brady's son was a backup wide receiver and had an opportunity to go to the draft, you don't think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would have been like, hey, yo, we're going to draft your son for you so he can play with you. Like, you don't think anybody would do that? Like, no,
NFL don't do that shit.
You a goddamn lie.
Oh, my God.
They do not waste picks. Hold on. I said they don't waste picks.
Joey Porter just drafted his son.
He didn't draft his son. Joey Porter, they ain't on the coaching because his son was good. They not finna waste a second-round pick. A second-round pick is a starter. They not finna waste it just to say we beat Joey Porter. Now the Bears did do Big Buckets a favor and drafted his nephew, but they drafted him like in the 5th, maybe the 6th round. You know, those picks that
9th round.
Hey,
those picks that on the bubble, picks.
B.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Kirby Smart's son played tight end on the Georgia, and he got in on a walk-off.
Walk-on scholarship?
Go ahead, B.
I ain't know about Kirby Smart's son.
Go ahead, B.
I have a real issue with the whole being upset with LeBron and being upset with Deion Sanders and being upset with LeVar Ball, but we just made a simple point, and Mike just said it. How many people were mad when Archie got both of his sons into the league where they wanted to be? Come on now, we ain't gonna say
Peyton was drafted by the coach, man.
I get it, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like Archie ain't had nothing to do with that.
Of course, he's a legendary Super Bowl champion.
Thank you.
Saints. Of
Who?
course, it
We're
is.
not finna sit here and act like he ain't have nothing to do with how things went with Peyton and Eli.
Nah, Peyton.
on,
He
bro.
didn't have nothing to do with Peyton. Peyton was already being talked up, and when he was in Tennessee, it was Peyton and Ryan Lee.
He didn't have to have.
And his dad didn't have nothing
to.
to do with him going to Tennessee. Come on, bro. Let's think about it.
His dad got him to Tennessee because that was the
Peyton
place
and
that he
Eli
had
got
time.
opportunities because of who their dad was. Come on, bro.
No,
That's why they. And that's why they keep talking.
No.
And
they
that's why
performed. They
that's why they talking.
performed.
Okay, so why they talking about that? Why they talk about his grandson down in Texas then?
His
Right,
grandson could have went. Well, actually, he
Why they talking
transferred.
about
Actually.
Why
He
they talking about his
transferred.
grandson in Texas then? If that's the case,
But
no,
yeah,
he's
why
still
we
in
talking
He
Texas.
transferred. He transferred. He's because of what Peyton and Eli did. Because of what I've always said, the NFL stands for National Family League. You know how many.
You want to turn the scene?
No, I'm saying, do you know how many people playing in the NFL right now who fathers have played, but they're good. They belong there.
Do you understand why Archie
They
Manning
belong there.
But do you
They
understand why Archie
belong there.
What's
What?
Archie Manning?
So okay, so why do you? So,
What did Archie Manning win? Come on now. What did Archie Manning win?
Isn't it like Archie?
What did Archie Manning win?
Why do you believe Bronny don't belong? Answer that.
Yeah,
why do you believe
great
he
question.
I didn't say. I said he had to prove himself. The guys that's in the NFL proved themselves.
So why do you think he don't belong?
They proved themselves.
Why don't you think he don't belong there? So if you think he got to prove himself, to some degree you feel like, well, you don't belong. Why do you believe he don't belong there, if that's the case?
Okay, man. All I said was you heard me say he there. Now he got to prove himself. That's it. Because if he don't prove himself, then what? If we look down 3 to 4 years down the line, as y'all said, and he ain't averaging but 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, then what? Then what y'all gonna have to say?
Then he wasn't cut out for the NBA.
He wasn't cut out.
Okay then. Okay then.
Bro ain't played one game. He ain't played one game yet, Telly.
How many other
I
second
know he ain't played one game.
So how can you judge that if he ain't
Draymond Green. Draymond Green. Draymond Green is. He was a second round pick. He was a second round pick.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Not a first ballot. He'll get in.
Hall of Famer.
Hold on, let me ask you this.
He ain't gonna get in on the first try.
Archie Manning is at Texas, right? You want to know why he's at Texas? Because Texas is a pass-first offense, right? And the only reason why he didn't go to Georgia because Georgia is a run-heavy offense. Okay?
Of course,
he is still
Georgia
there playing behind Ern Andrews because they're like, "Hey, bro, after Ern Andrews leave, your time is up." Right? And why do you think that is?
I think Arch transferred. I think Arch transferred. He's still in Texas. I thought I read he transferred.
Arch Manning committed to Texas and stayed at Texas.
He stayed at Texas.
He's at Texas and he's gonna play behind Ern Andrews.
For now, yeah.
They wanted him to transfer because they was like, "Oh, Arch Andrews gonna play this year," but they was like, "No, Arch is gonna."
But
stay
see,
right
Texas
here.
wasn't his only offer. He got offered by Ole Miss, where his uncle played. He got other offers. He could have went anywhere. But he went to Texas. And what he went to Texas, and he sat.
Let me ask y'all a question. If y'all had sons that played quarterback, you had a 5-star quarterback son, right? Would you want that nigga playing for Lane Kiffin?
Not at all.
Hell no.
Not at all.
I don't know. I like Lane got a nice offensive mind.
If K-Yon was a 5-star quarterback, would you want him playing for fucking Lane Kiffin?
Y'all know who I want him playing for.
I know.
Y'all know who I want him to play for.
I know.
That ain't even no question. There ain't no question.
Exactly. I mean,
And just like
we
that,
all
just
have
like
our
LeBron,
preference.
Hold on. Go sit down. Get you some.
Just like LeBron, I'm gonna make it my damnness that he get there.
Absolutely. I'm gonna do anything I can.
That's
to any one of my sons.
ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't saying nothing was wrong. I would work with my kids. I mean, Tristan plays football. And I asked him, if you ever need any tips, because he played a position that I played, you know, I'm like, I can help you out. I can show you a couple of things. I'm going to make you better. And ain't nothing you supposed to do that as a father in the sport that, you know, you played your son playing your sport. Hey, I'm going to give you some tips and pointers and all that. But I want to make sure he earns it, that he's good enough, because I don't want him going out there and embarrassing himself.
Man,
I'm not going to ever hand my kids anything.
Embarrass yourself to the bank when you cash them hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you,
Hey,
Elmo.
Michael Jordan's sons embarrassed him sitting on the bench in the same bag that he had on.
First of all, do y'all even know what them boys are doing? They running a multi-billion-dollar company. So I'd rather my sons do that.
Because of who?
They run it
Because of
who?
Because of
Because of who?
Because of who?
Exactly.
Because of who? I don't know what the interview process was. That might, I don't know. They passed the interview. They passed the interview. They passed the interview.
Hey,
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
They had an interview and they passed it. They got hired.
You know the day they passed the interview?
Even his daughter got a business.
Hey, B, I'm gonna tell you, the day they passed the interview was the day they shot out of his balls and went into their mama. That's the day they passed the damn interview.
Right
there. Hey, B, they was hired. They was hired from that day on forward. They was hired then. And I know who you want. I know who you want Kavion to play for. That boy Irvin. Y'all, you want to play for that boy Irvin?
Hey, long as he got on orange and blue colors, that's all I care for, my boy. That's all I care for.
That's everybody's dream. Of course. I want him to go to Florida. That is a dream come true.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind my kids going to Michigan or Illinois. Well, somewhere in the Big Ten.
Why is it different when it comes to LeBron and Deion Sanders, bro? That's the real question.
Well, first of all, I don't care that Deion promote his boys. I hate Deion lying ass face. I hate him personally. His kids ain't got nothing to do with it. His lying ass face.
For 19
is
million,
what I hate.
I would have lied too. B, would you lie for 19 million? B, would you lie for 19 million?
Hey, I ain't even showing up. I ain't even showing up. I ain't even showing up.
I'm gonna tell you every stuff for 19 million. I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what you want to hear. I'll tell you what you want to hear. What you think you want to hear?
What I think you want to hear? What you want to hear? I'm gonna tell you what your mama want to hear.
For 19 million, yes, I'm a
19 million. I'm gonna
tell you.
lie my ass off. All the world's gone. Deion ain't do nothing. Deion lied like he was supposed to. Deion was like, "I'm never leaving Jackson State." Colorado was like, "Hey, you know how Jackson State gonna give you $5 million over 4 years? We gonna give you.
I got 19.
Hey, we gonna know. They said we gonna give you $24 million over 5 years. How that sound? Who? Deuces. I would have pat my bag too. Haul ass.
I'm going too, bro.
I'm going too. And if LeBron James Jr. doesn't make it in the NBA, cool. At least he got an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people don't get to have because of his daddy. And that's the biggest part of it, bro. There's a lot of cats out there that don't get an opportunity because they never just got that shot. He got that shot. And LeBron James is going to make sure he has every opportunity. And even if he doesn't make it in the NBA, then he'll probably go across season player. Or he'll probably or worst case scenario, LeBron James puts him up under his best friend, who's one of the biggest sports agents in the fucking game. So LeBron James Jr. plays 4 years, doesn't make it in the NBA, and becomes the third biggest sports agent in the fucking game. Like, ooh, like nobody's mad at that. Nobody's mad at that. And guess what? The moment he makes it as a sport agent, guess who his first client is? Bryce. That still sounds like
keep it in the family.
That still sounds like generational wealth to me. Now I'm saying that still sounds like generational wealth to me, don't it? Everybody making money. You know what it is? Bryce gonna get in the NBA. Bryce gonna become Bronny gonna become a sports agent, and his first person gonna be Schrader. His first signing gonna be Schrader. Gonna be like, you know what? I'm leaving this company and going over to my boy James. Just saying.
That's it.
And you know who else?
Man, we done ran off. Listen.
Hey,
we done ran off on almost an hour on LeBron James and his son. And Telly and gave us a legitimate reason why it's not good for the NBA.
Hey, his second client gonna be Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams, about time that happen, he gonna be on the streets because he gonna bust out.
No, he not.
There's no reason he should.
Okay.
He got everything. He got everything to succeed at his fingertips.
Who gonna make it? Who gonna make it? LeBron James' son or Caleb Williams?
It's a toss up.
Neither.
No, Bronny gonna make it. Bronny gonna make it. Caleb, I think is gonna be a bust. I'm sorry.
I think Bronny Ceiling is a CJ McCollum. That's what I think Bronny Ceiling is. And CJ McCollum ain't no scrub.
CJ McCollum, are you serious?
No, CJ is not a scrub.
I'm gonna say Bronny
is not a scrub. He's serviceable.
He's gonna be like a comparable to maybe like a right now, just looking at this game right now. Looking at this game
Jeremy Lin.
No,
there you go.
No. I'm gonna say
the next Lin Sanity.
He's gonna be.
Hey, somebody get this man drug tested.
He's gonna probably be like a Eddie Jones or Ben Gordon.
I think he's gonna be better than those.
You know what I mean?
He's gonna be better.
Eddie Jones.
That's why I say CJ.
Well, potentially.
Yeah, Eddie Jones.
Potentially, maybe a Dwayne Wade potential. If he stays and learning.
Dwayne Wade is a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, potential.
I like it. I love it. Listen, Telly was on some hating stuff. He still can't give us those legitimate reasons. He just don't like LeBron James.
On to the NFL.
No, hold on.
Real quick.
Hold on for a minute. I just want to throw this in there before we keep going. I'm sponsoring because, as y'all know, in 2 weeks, college football comes out. My stuff has been paid for, so I'm sponsoring. I'm asking the game, and this is everybody who got next gen. I want to do everybody kick in $100. First, second, and third. What's the name? We do an online dynasty. Choose your team. Everything. This is for next gen. $100. First place, second place, third place gets money. You know, and then the championship ring to go with it. It's my first time doing this, but I got it. I mapped it out. I got it. Everybody picks their team. As long as everybody know I get Michigan, because that's who I love. I love Michigan. You know what I mean? I love Michigan.
Put me down, Elmo. Put me down, Elmo.
I'll send it all out to everybody. But I want to try to make it. I want to try to make it out.
I would have to fight Mike for Miami. I gotta fight him for Miami.
Why?
It's 100. Right. He don't want him, right? You know what I mean? It's 100.
I love the Hurricane.
It's 134 FBS teams on there. So it's stuff for everybody, man. You know. So the game come out on the 16th, the digital version. If you buy the digital version like the deluxe or the deluxe.
Wait a minute, define next gen. What's next? Which one is next gen?
PS5 or Xbox Series X. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I got a 4. And they say that's next gen, but
that is not next gen. No, it's not.
That's the old gen.
That's old gen.
That's the old gen? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the old gen.
Well, I might have to upgrade then, I guess.
Well, put me down, Elmo. I'm down for the call.
Jody, are you in? Are you in, Jody? $100 per person.
Hear me out.
How do we go with this, man?
No, I'm not. It's not about the money issue. I'm not that good at football games. Like, I'm not that good. I am a Call of Duty person. I'm not that good at football games. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to get mopped every game.
You got a whole season. You got a whole season to make bowl games. You got a whole season. That's the good thing about college.
So how does this go? Like, we play against each other, right?
Right. So we'll play, right. So the way I'll set it up is you pick your teams, right? You pick your teams and you play your schedule. We'll have set defined days. You have to finish your game by Sunday. If you don't finish your game by Sunday, it's an automatic simulate whether you win or whether you lose. Because we know we all working people. We professionals. We got jobs to do. We got girls, and we do the wife to girlfriend thing. and all that type of stuff. We got jobs we got to do. So it'll start on Monday. You got the Sunday to finish your game. If you plan to use the person, it's up to you to work with that person. When can we get down and play? If y'all both don't play by Sunday, it's a simulate. Point blank period.
Yeah.
Whoever win. Whoever lose. That's it. When it comes down to the playoffs, you know it's only 4 teams in the playoffs, right? No, they expanded it. Then they
12.
Yes.
Well,
it's 12 now.
I don't know if that's going to take effect on this game or not. That's the thing.
It should.
I just looked at the deep dive today.
Okay.
Today they're doing the 12 team playoff.
So if they do the 12 team playoffs, you make the playoffs. That's what it is. You know, it's the battle down the top 3. The top 3 is gonna get the money. Obviously, first place is gonna get the bigger prize. Second place, nice prize, and third place. So but first place is also gonna get a ring. Also, gonna get a ring from where we order from Duke's. The one that we order from Duke League every year, Pudge. Fantasy Talks. Nice ring. It's real nice and everything. We gonna order that, ship it to the person's house and everything. Your bragging rights for the year until next year. Then we start it again. Hey,
I love
it. Speaking of fantasy.
Sign me up.
Speaking of fantasy, the fantasy draft is Sunday, gentlemen.
This Sunday.
Don't forget. Yes. No, not the family talk. I'm talking to the Elite of 10 or whatever we call it now.
Jimmy, the
That's
10.
Sunday. Okay, the Elite 10. That's Sunday. Jimmy picked the time and date, had me put it in. So that's this Sunday.
Why y'all drafting early?
What's early?
Like you could draft like
they
August
voted on
18, 19. I mean,
our draft is August 25th.
Apparently, Elmo, niggas don't know how to wait for fantasy drafts. Like I said, I don't like drafting early. If it was up to me, the season started fucking Thursday night football, we'd be drafting fucking Tuesday night.
Yeah, because
August 25th is ours. So we'll be doing it August 25th. That's a Sunday. Everybody will be there, hopefully. It's almost time to collect money, which is, what is it, 2 weeks? They said y'all wanted 2 weeks.
For me and Armand, how much is it? How much? $50 per person?
50 a piece. So $100 for y'all two.
Okay.
$100 for Tiffany and I, and $50 a piece for everybody. So y'all know this year we doing weekly payouts.
I thought it was 25.
No, I thought I saw 50 in the chat.
Yeah, it was 50 in the chat. Because we're doing weekly payouts now.
Going up, boy.
No, it didn't. Go back and read the chat.
I go back. I go fat check.
Because we're doing weekly payouts now, Brandon.
Yeah, we're doing weekly payouts. So
I don't remember the weekly payout thing, but okay.
It is whoever got the highest points gonna get $10. And it broke down to if you got to do 17 weeks of weekly payouts, that's 170. Then you got the first and second place prize of 300, 200. And then you got the belt for 150. So all that comes out to $800.
All right.
And that's what it should be. And I'm going to sponsor division trophies for y'all. So whoever wins division, I'm looking for a place that can put your specific division on top of the trophy. So if you win the Big Ten, it's gonna have Big Ten on top, and you get you a division trophy. So you're the division winner. So
get this joint that I got in Mexico when I was in Mexico. This joint right here, baby. Yeah.
What's that?
I got this in Mexico. When I was there a couple
What is it?
The Chicago Bears boy skull.
Hey, let's wrap this up. I don't already spent my time. Let's wrap this up.
Okay. NFL, the only thing I got is CD Lamb is acting an asshole.
As he should.
Pay that man. Stop bullshitting. Pay that man.
Exactly. Pay that man.
Exactly.
Well, that man want $32 million a year.
He's one of the top 3 goddamn receivers in the league. What is he supposed to do?
What you thought was gonna happen?
But you gotta CD Lamb drops a lot of balls though.
Nah,
He be
Nah,
dropping a
hey,
lot of
Drop that many
balls.
balls.
bro,
Hey,
stop.
not
Yeah,
more than
look
the
it
Chiefs
up.
receivers.
He
gonna
ain't
drop
going
more
to
than
the
Kadarius
Chiefs.
Toney.
Well,
He
you
coming to
know, so he asked for either 32 million or he want to trade. And if they don't
let
trade
him
him, he
out.
said he gonna possibly hold out.
As
So
he should.
if I'm
That's a
if I'm
shame. Get his
correct,
money.
though, CD Lamb is somebody keeper. So that man may want to look and maybe trading out his keeper
Hey,
or
hey, I
trading
know,
his trading him.
I know somebody in Missouri that got a first round pick with his name on it.
You know, who's that?
The
Tell
Chiefs,
me.
the Chiefs ain't, the Chiefs done already said, hey, listen, we'll give him a first round pick for a top
Hell
receiver.
yeah. Absolutely.
Of
Pat ain't
course,
got no
he's
receivers there.
worth
Yeah,
he's
Pat ain't
worth
got
a
no
first
receivers there.
rounder.
And Rasheed
Don't
Rice's situation is up in the air. So
Hey, Elmo,
why?
right before the
He was
draft,
just drafted.
right before the draft, the Chiefs hit up
you know
Seattle
what he did?
and was like, hey, bruh, hey, what's up with DK? We got a first round pick for him. The boy is loaded. They're
Hey,
like,
let
hey,
me
what's
tell
up
you
with DK? We
something.
got a first round pick with him.
Ain't nobody finna trade with the Chiefs and make them better. That's hating. They
Yeah.
gonna block the Chiefs
They
for
went in with
being
mediocre
better.
receivers. They went in with mediocre receivers. They get a superstar receiver, bro. They going on a blitz from here on out. And ain't nobody gonna be able to stop them.
Ain't
Bro,
nobody finna help the Chiefs, dude. They not
that
finna
sound
help them.
that sound like a three-peat and better than Brady.
The three-peat is happening. The
Hey,
three-peat is
well,
happening. The three-peat happening this
nah, I
year.
don't think the 3P gonna happen.
Oh, it's
All
happening.
I'm,
I don't
all I'm
think
saying is,
so.
Buffalo took themselves out. The team to watch
Yeah,
is the
I
Texans on
told
paper.
them.
The Texans is
Buffalo,
the team to watch. The
they was
Texans is
just
going to be
talking
battling
about
the
them.
Chiefs.
They was asking, can the Texans
no,
actually
Battle the
be,
Chiefs.
dude, why not?
They
They
going
no.
to
got the
battle the Chiefs,
star
bro.
quarterback. They
They got
got
the
the
star
star
running back.
receiver. They
The
got the
Texans will
star
be a
running
good.
back.
Receivers.
The Texans will be a good.
Receivers.
The Texan will be a good
Who?
match, but they're not going.
Receivers.
Who?
That defense
For
ain't gonna
who?
hold up. That defense ain't gonna hold up for the Texans playing against the Chiefs. They
Who?
couldn't.
The Texans got a decent defense.
Dude,
And
they
what
got the
happened?
offensive player of the year and the defensive rookie of the year. What are you
But
talking
what
about?
happened with Lamar? Lamar ran wild on the
Lamar.
Texans.
And what
Bro,
happened
who
with
else is
Lamar
playing?
faced the Chiefs?
He lost.
He
Yeah,
lost. Yeah.
He lost.
because they told him to stay in the pocket instead of run like a
Right, they tried to take
stupid,
him out of his
like
They
they
took him out of his
stupid.
They took him out of his
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that huddle. All I know is Patrick, Elmo, who your top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now?
No, we're not doing that right now. No. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now.
We'll
We
save
about
that
to
for
go.
another day.
We're gonna
Pat-
save
We
that
about
for
to
another
go.
day.
Pat is
We
number one.
gotta
That's all
go,
it is.
people. I'm
We gotta
glad
go.
we had these discussions. It was a whole hour of NBA. Next time we'll get you baseball. We'll get you maybe some boxing. There's been some exciting boxing because Deontay Wilder got knocked the fuck out again by some dude. And I don't even know. That man broken. He need to give it up.
No, it's about check.
He broken.
It's
He
about
broken.
check.
The Gypsy King lost. I can't believe Tyson Fury lost to Uslik, and he had to give up a belt, Uslik. So Anthony Joshua looking to become a champ again. But when we get back to you, college should be percolating. We should be having some news from Mike about what the lay of the land. And as the NBA free agency keeps going, expect some trades. I keep hearing things about some trades and some signings, and man, the sports landscape is looking real good this summer. This is about the busiest summer for sports that I've ever experienced in my life, and I'm looking forward to it. And if y'all, once again, our fantasy draft is Sunday. I don't know, is it 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock?
I'm not in this league,
I
man. I'm not in this league.
Yeah, I can't remember. Y'all tune in. It'll be live on Endgame. We'll be hosting. You know, the Elite 10. This is the one
Yeah.
Jody won. The defending champion, Jody, right there. He's gonna win it again this year, but okay.
But that sound
Um,
like some pure hate right there, boy. Get that hate out your blood. Good.
Oh my god.
hey,
We gonna spin the
no,
block.
I'm
We gonna spin
coming.
the block.
I'm coming. So thank y'all for joining us.
We finna spin the block.
Please join us tomorrow for Unhinged as we
Yes.
do our thing. It's gonna be 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Tomorrow we're talking about what are we talking about tomorrow, Mike?
We got a mom who gave her baby up for adoption and lied to the baby daddy and said that the baby died at birth.
Woo! That's gonna be a hot one. That's gonna be a hot one. So please join us. Also, don't forget to tap in Saturday morning for the family barbecue. 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. No, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, 9:30 Eastern, and also Sunday for the draft. Other than that, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Like, subscribe. We out.
All right.
Yeah, jumping out of the basement, best in the game, ain't no need for replacements. Beating up the block, putting holes in the pavement. Pass up the rock, the only thing we shooting J's with. Easy on the scene, family talk is the kingpin. Sports and direct, no ESPN. Being top right, busting streams through your state. Bro, we all up for debate, but this ain't first take. Hell no. Right here, you can get it in a hurry. Listen as we drop nuggets. No Joker, no Murray for the 3-step Curry. Took it like a thief. My homeboy Pat classified as a chief. Jody hit us with the college. We got MLB knowledge. Boxing social with the chef. TKO before the stoppage. Playing homage to the best. Us, we proclaim Uncle Pudge and the CEO. This the end game.
I'm the one that got the stick. Make that motherfucker flip. Safe bet with all your chips. I'm the one. Not 2 and not 3. That ain't me. I'm the one. One and only. Ain't no asses in my seat. I'm the one. Might check me on the one. Niggas hate me cause I won. And they hate me. I'm the one. Ain't no faking. No mistaking. I'm the one. Ain't no breaking. I'm the one. I'm the greatest. I'm the